they could go extinct in our lifetime.
Tonight, something is killing BC's caribou at an alarming rate, and extreme measures are necessary to save them.
Quoting the wise words of Whitney Houston. Hello and welcome to Daily Planet. I'm Zaya Tom.
And I'm Jay Ingram. We love the Planet Week here on Daily Planet, and all week we'll be bringing you stories about people, places, and things that we think are worth celebrating on this planet. From individuals making a difference to our future to extraordinary examples from the natural world.
That's right. On the show today, we have everything from a junk raider's tips on home decor to a new talent discovered in orangutans. Apparently, they like fishing.
But first, when you think of animals of the Great White North, most people think beavers and moose, but caribou are right up there too.
The problem is, though, lately their numbers have been plummeting. So when Mark Miller heard about an aerial mission to try to solve that mystery, we hopped aboard with our cameras and went straight to the front lines.
High above northern BC's endless boreal forest,
Over your shoulder, Craig.
biologist Craig DeMars is on the hunt for one of the biggest and most endangered animals in Canada.
I would not like to see boreal caribou decline to extinction in my lifetime. It would be a terrible loss to lose an iconic species like caribou.
Today, Craig is crisscrossing the forest looking for what's killing off the herds. Young calves are dying here at an alarming rate. With few animals making it past the first few days of life, the herds here are shrinking. In other parts of North America, caribou populations have been hit hard by wolves and bears who've discovered the isolated calving grounds. Craig needs to know if the same thing is happening here.
Ultimately, we need to know where the boreal caribou are, and we need to know where the predators are.
Phase 1 of Craig's plan includes capturing 25 female caribou by helicopter with a net gun.
And we physically immobilize the animal rather than tranquilizing them. We're able to handle them more quickly and release them, and they have no after effects of the drugs or anything of that sort.
Craig is betting the heavy snowpack here will slow the caribou down, making them easier to catch.
Yeah, here they come. Here come the caribou.
The trick is to drive the caribou out into the open to get the helicopter right alongside the herd long enough for the net gunner to get a clear shot. The net gun acts like a giant spider's web, tangling the caribou's antlers and its hooves.
Once we have them captured on the ground, we'll be attaching a GPS radio collar around their neck.
I got her pretty good.
Everyone must work quickly.
51.
It's very cold here, and it's stressful.
I got her in there. Okay.
The collar goes on without delay. The device will help Craig keep track of the animal over the coming months as it goes through breeding and calving season.
And so our assumption is that as the predator encounters the calf, that calf will be killed. So we're trying to get at some idea of the probability of black bears or wolves encountering calving caribou.
Part of the Kiwigana herd.
Before the caribou is released, they'll take a hair sample for DNA and blood, information that will help researchers understand the overall health of the herd. It is possible that it could be an illness that's to blame for this decline. The numbers here started dropping after people looking for oil and gas started cutting trails and roads through the once remote forests. Those new roads make it easier for moose to travel, and where moose go, wolves and bears follow. The once isolated caribou now have some very dangerous neighbors that may be literally eating the young.
Populations have been declining for a number of years now, and the trajectory that these populations are on indicates that they could go extinct in our lifetime.
The caribou capturing for this season is almost complete, but Craig still has more collars to put out. When the snow melts, he'll turn his attention to the other half of the equation, bears and wolves. He hopes to collar 20 of the predators and then sit back and watch the battle in the boreal forest play out electronically through GPS collars. He hopes this is a big step in solving the mystery of what's killing Canada's caribou.
And off she goes.